hot G MILFs in your area. Click now for 50% off.
Welcome to Mindfuckers. We're the Mindfuckers. I'm Rory, and this is my lovely co-host Skylar.
Thank you.
So, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and today is President's Day. So, we're just going to talk a little bit about those. First of all, I'd like to say that everyone who celebrates Valentine's Day is a sick fuck for celebrating Massacre and Martyr Day.
Yeah, super fucked.
It's more like, murder and mayhem, more than love.
For those of you at home, Saint Valentine was a Roman saint who was martyred for marrying Christians when it was deemed illegal by the Roman Empire. Also on today was the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, where 7 men were part of a New York, Chicago, or North Side Chicago gang, were murdered by men who were dressed up as police officers. They were shot with 2 Tommy guns and 2 shotguns.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
2 shotguns, 2 Tommy guns. Were there any bodies left?
There were, and I'm assuming that they were quite full of holes.
It looked like a break of Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I guess that's why they call this a holy day.
So, was there... Okay, so North Side Chicago gang murdered by the police. How many of them were there again?
There were 7 men who were killed.
7 men who were killed. And... why?
They were gang members during Prohibition times, I believe, and
No.
either killed by the policemen at that time or were killed by another gang dressed up as police officers, as it was a pretty brutal time for both law enforcement and for gang members.
That's crazy. When was that again?
1929?
1929. Ah, the good old days.
Yeah.
That's,
From what I can remember, one of the men who was killed wasn't part of the gang at all. He was just a mechanic at the garage who was working on a car at the other side of the garage. And when they rounded up everybody, they just grabbed him and they put him up against the wall and shot everybody.
Oh my God, can you imagine? You're just working on cars, minding your own damn business, and they're like, get over here. We're gonna fill you full of lead, see? Yeah, see? We're gonna fill you full of lead, see? On Valentine's Day, see?
'Cause I love you, see?
Yeah. Yeah, see? I love you, see? So that was the massacre. And then there was also the martyr, Saint Valentine.
Yeah.
He was sentenced to death for marrying Christians illegally.
Yeah.
Was he marrying gays?
No. But that during that time, Christianity was being persecuted by the Roman Empire, and so, they outlawed anything to do with Christianity, and that included marrying Christians. And so, St. Valentine would take people and just marry them in secret, and, they'd be married. And so when he was found out by the Romans, they imprisoned him. Then, during his imprisonment, he healed the blind daughter of his jailer and left a note that said, "Your Valentine" on it.
And that's where the Valentine card comes from.
Yeah.
A murderer, you sick fucks. Oh shit, he's not the murderer. He's a martyr.
He was murdered.
He was murdered. Okay though, so he wasn't like he wasn't like marrying people that at the time they thought shouldn't be married, but he was marrying Christians he was wedding Christians.
Yeah.
When that was against the Roman law.
Yeah.
Ah, what a sick fuck. So there's got to be more to this story about the blind girl. I mean, first of all, he's healing the blind. That's a pretty Jesus thing to do. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, well, a lot of saints had like powers given to them by God.
How many saints would you say?
Quite a lot. I know that like Saint Nicholas uh, resurrected 3 children who were killed.
Now, let's say that there's a hospital of ill children that they were all blind and they needed medical attention. Well, they needed miracles. They needed their sight back. Do you think that a bunch of saints do you think
Go on.
do you think that the saints would go marching in?
Fuck.
Oh God.
Would they be going one by one? Or two by two?
Wrong song.
Oh no, fuck.
Those are ants.
No.
The ants go marching in, which, unless the saints were women and had nephews or nieces, I don't think that would work.
No, it was originally based off another song, wasn't it? The Saints Come Marching One.
Johnny Come Marching Home? No.
I think it is the Saints are marching, and then it was changed to the Ants are marching.
No, the saints go marching. Oh, when the saints.
No. There's another song.
That's the song I was referencing. The song, I don't know. We'll have to figure out what song you're thinking of, because all I can think of is when the saints go marching in. Do 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 do.
Stop.
Do 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 do.
This isn't going to be a copyright strike.
Oh, fuck. No, I think that's like a folk song, like sort of. It's one of those songs that's you can't get copyrighted for.
You can get copyrighted for singing Happy Birthday.
Yeah, that's wild. Speaking of birthdays, coming up soon to a podcast near you. Okay, so also we got off on a little tangent there. Saint Valentine's, though, was also the patron saint of epilepsy. Now,
well, that really shook me. Fuck.
There was these keys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what about so he gave these keys out.
Well, it was a tradition in Italy to give keys.
He didn't give the keys out. He was dead.
It was a tradition in Italy to give keys to lovers, between lovers, as like a sign of like unlocking their heart and unlocking romance. But it was also given to children as a ward against epilepsy for some reason.
I bet. Yeah, maybe they could bite on it while they're seizing.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, we're going to hell. There's not going to be any holidays for us.
Maybe we just have to not murder, but wed people against the law.
Yep.
Also, did you know that there are 3 different Valentine's Days? So if you missed out yesterday, if you didn't have a significant other or someone to spend your day with, worry not. Because coming this summer, Valentine's Day, July 6th and July 30th.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so if you ever want to celebrate a couple of Valentine's Days in July, they're there for you. You got 3 of them every year.
Nice.
And let's not forget that today you have the after day sales. So,
Yeah.
a fucking shit ton of candy and sweets and stuffed animals, probably all for like 50% off. That's how you do it. And you just get that and save it for next year. Like,
Yeah,
it's like, you know,
just resell that candy at the next year.
no, I meant for your Valentine, but fuck if you need a side hustle. Sell that candy.
No, you just use old uh, Valentine's Day candy for like Thanksgiving or not Thanksgiving, Halloween.
You you got the trick or treaters up here. You give them a like you got some bloody psychopath murderer on your porch, and you hand them a handful of hearts, like those.
Be my Valentine candies.
Yeah, the freaking talking hearts. God, what are they
Yeah,
called? Oh, I don't know why, but I do like those.
yeah,
They're the chalkiness, but sometimes they're hard to
yeah.
bite.
I haven't had them in a while.
Well, I haven't. I hate that fucking shit's so expensive. Like, fucking, there's a heart shaped box that was like $8 for,
Yeah,
and it probably had like, no, it was 10 or fucking 14. I honestly don't know, but I would say around $10, and it was fucking 8 pieces of chocolate, probably.
wow.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and today, aside from being Singles Awareness Day, it is
Fuck.
also President's Day. So, President's Day, I don't know if I didn't know this because I was just like stupid. I also have like a lot of memory loss from when I was younger, so maybe I lost this bit of information. But I didn't realize that President's Day was Washington's birthday. And it's actually like called Washington's birthday when you look it up on like Wikipedia. It's called Washington's birthday, and then it has a bunch of other names. So it's got a few different names. I feel like most popularly it's no well, so it's called Washington's birthday, and then it's also called President's Day. Mostly it's called President's Day or some variation of that where the apostrophe is here or there or it isn't.
Here, there, or not there.
Yeah, but then you get to some weird ones, like George Washington's birthday and Daisy Bates Day in Arkansas.
What?
Yeah, like who's Daisy Bates?
Uh,
American civil rights activist, publisher, journalist, and lecturer who played a leading role in the Little Rock integration crisis of 1957.
that's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I mean, man, if you're just gonna like use this day for so many people, like,
Just call it the birthday. Like, put everybody's birthday on the same day, and then we all celebrate it at the same time. I mean, we all have one birthday every year.
yeah,
Like, why not just get it out of the way once a year and just have one giant party for the whole world?
yeah.
In Alabama, it's George Washington and Thomas Jefferson's birthday.
Is it Thomas Jefferson's birthday?
I don't know, but that's just what they say in Alabama. But you know what they say in Alabama? Well, hello, sister, cousin. I don't know if that made any sense. And in California, they call it the third Monday in February. Literally, it says here, the third Monday in February, in quotation marks, in California. Lincoln's birthday is explicitly named as a separate holiday.
Huh. Weird.
So somebody's been celebrating Washington's birthday, you know, since he was just a wee little baby, since he was born, and it didn't become like an official holiday until sometime in the 1800s, late 1800s, 1887, I think, or something, somewhere around there. But when it became like President's Day and when it was moved to Monday, it was in 1994, and ever since then, none of George Washington's birthdays have been on George Washington's birthdays. His birthday was on, when was it again?
Uh,
The,
February 11th,
yeah, on the
according.
Julian calendar,
Yeah,
which is February 22nd on the Gregorian calendar, which is what we're on now.
yeah.
So it tells you, like on the Wikipedia page, it tells you from 1994 all the way up to 2038 when Valentine's Day, or fuck, President's Day is, and not one single day is it on the 11th or the 22nd.
Whack.
But I guess that's why it's, I mean, even though it's still kind of known as George Washington's birthday, I think that's why it's mostly known as President's Day, is because it's no longer George Washington's birthday. By the way, why is it that, like, all holidays have to be, or they are like on Mondays?
There was an act that was passed that is called the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, and it essentially makes a lot of different holidays always on a Monday. And that includes Washington's birthday or President's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and Columbus Day.
So, my question to you is why?
I don't know, like convenience probably. They want just every holiday on a Monday so that way you have the rest of the week to work.
Dude, there's an episode of Futurama where there's something called Parade Day, and basically they did a parade every or not every single day. God, they put every single parade into one day.
Nice.
Yeah, and like I think that's what we need to do as a society right now, is just put all the parades into one,
Yeah.
and probably put it sometime in the summer so it's not freezing your ass off in the winter
Yep.
trying to get some fucking candy. Like, fuck, I'll just go to the goddamn store and buy myself some candy, some fucking discounted Valentine's candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need your handouts. Probably got COVID anyways.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
I feel like, man, how long would that be? Just having like a enormous parade train just stretches all through the world.
I bet it would be like, oh man, I don't think it would be like that. I think it would be more like, every city and stuff would have their own personal, like,
Oh, okay.
kind of parade. And it would probably be an all day thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, every holiday would have maybe like an hour to drive around the thing and throw candy.
Yeah.
And then you would never have to see that again, and you wouldn't have to go out in the cold. And
Yeah.
but
No Thanksgiving Day parades.
yeah, clogging up all the traffic, and like, damn it, I'm trying to get to work. Got coffee and makeup.
Man, I never entirely thought of that. Like, just because there's a parade going on when you were a kid, like, that's still just another day for, like, other people. And it's like, oh yeah, like, imagine you're going to work and you get stopped and you have to wait for a parade like you're waiting for a train.
Damn, I think they probably have detours and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
like, and signs there like, well, go around, and but that would really suck. Or would it? You'd get to enjoy a nice parade and tell your boss, oh, sorry, I'm late for work, there was a parade. And then your boss can be like, you're fired for being late.
And then you bribe him with the candy you got thrown at you.
Dude, yeah, you slide him a Snickers.
A full-size Snickers?
No, Jesus Christ. No, this is your boss. You give him a fun-sized Snickers. Because he's shorter than you. Cherry pie. Washington Day. George Washington, as they say in some places.
Cherry pie is the, I guess, national pie for President's Day because of the story of George Washington cutting down a cherry tree.
I made cherry pie once.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, dude, and I think it turned out pretty good, but I think we got a little something wrong with the mixture that was the inside, and it was fresh cherries too. Like
Ooh.
he picked them off of a cherry tree that it was in his is in his front yard. And I think the only problem with it was the mixture. We didn't let it set enough or something because it was a little runny, but
Oh,
it tasted amazing still.
nice.
And yeah, I'd love to try that again. And you know what? We should make a cherry pie. We should go get. Well, do you like cherry pie? Would you?
I've never really had cherry pie, but I'm not the biggest fan of cherries.
Mm,
I like cherry flavored things like licorice and stuff, but
yeah. I'll get Trev Dog to make some cherry pie with me.
mm,
Well, some President's Day cherry pie.
nice.
We'll get some cherries from the grocery store and
And are you gonna sing cherry pie?
no,
She's my cherry pie.
no, nope, I can't. Copyrights. um, speaking of parades, didn't isn't there something about uh the longest parade tribute or something in
Yeah,
Alexandria, Virginia?
yeah. Alexandria, Virginia was George Washington's birthplace, and so they have an entire month long celebration, and they have the nation's longest parade, I think.
Okay, so they had the longest.
Yeah, they had the longest day parade, claimed to be the nation's longest George Washington birthday parade.
Wow. Imagine, like, how many years has it been since that man was born?
uh, I don't know.
How old?
Over 200.
After doing some math, he would be 285 years old.
Wow.
And by math, I mean Googling. But, so 285 years, people have been celebrating his birthday essentially. Just imagine that.
Yeah, weird.
Now stop imagining that because that already happens. Now, now imagine if it was your birthday that the entire fucking nation celebrated every fucking year.
That'd be really weird.
Yeah, it is. It is really weird. And
Like, I'm pretty content with just celebrating my birthday alone, or perhaps with family or friends if I want to. But, like,
yeah,
if everybody was celebrating my birthday, I would probably be a little mad.
imagine you like you go to a
You walk,
grocery
you
store.
walk outside and it's a surprise party.
Yeah, the world's just like
Your neighborhood just surprises you.
happy birthday, Skylar.
Oh man, I shit my pants.
Here's some corn. But corn is for another episode. But yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Getting your birthday celebrated for longer than you live. I mean, well, I mean, I know like people still celebrate dead people's birthdays, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I already don't. Well, I say I don't want to celebrate my birthday, but
Yeah.
honestly, I think I'm to the point like now that I don't like drink really. I I have no need to sell. Well, like my birthday, fuck. But basically, like, for a long time, like my birthday was a reason to celebrate and like drink and whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's just kind of like I'm getting old and I don't want to remember how old I am.
Yeah.
So, and like I don't really drink, so like there's no reason to do that on my birthday. So it's like it's just kind of another day. But every time I end up doing something fun because it's like well it's an excuse, like oh it's your
Yeah.
birthday, go get a hooker, go get a cheap hooker.
Fuck.
It's your birthday, live a little,
God damn.
get some ice cream.
Yeah, I think that now that I don't really drink anymore, maybe like if I can get the day off or two and I don't know, just get some like acid or mushrooms and just have like a nice little trip that just kind of lasts me through a good portion of my birthday and or even just like the day after my birthday after I've like maybe like hung out with family and friends on my birthday. So like
No, the day of your birthday, when you go to your
no.
family, you go to your family's dinner high
Oh
off
my
your
god.
balls on
No.
acid and shrooms.
I can't
You're
imagine
looking
that.
at the you're looking at the family turkey like
Don't.
why is there a turkey at my birthday party?
This is old England.
And then
We have the birthday goose,
yeah,
Christmas goose.
yeah, and then they cut into it and it's cake.
Oh, what? Dude, no.
Yeah.
I would kill myself. If I was ever on acid and just had that type of experience, I'd just throw myself away. I would just
Dude,
kill myself.
you're just tripping fucking balls and they got a turkey cake.
Oh my god, that'd be the worst thing.
And dude, I can't even imagine. Those cakes are crazy.
Yeah. And if like you could make like a realistic looking turkey cake, like oh my god, that'd be insane.
I feel like we didn't mention a whole lot about President's Day being also celebrating Lincoln's birthday because it's around that same time. And also like a lot of presidents in general, but I felt like we didn't mention Lincoln and we just gotta shout out to our boy Lincoln. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
It's okay that you still owned a few slaves in private. Just kidding.
Fuck. Yeah, super fucked.
Oh boy. But happy birthday to anyone who has birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday to everyone who has birthdays. And whether it's on today or whether it's next week or whether
It's next year.
we wish you a merry birthday. Well, that brings us to the end of our show. I believe we've said all we can about President's Day and Valentine's Day and birthdays and murders and
Yeah.
everything. And now let's do a dark humor bit. So, if you're squeamish, if you don't like dark humor, if you're sensitive, I want to go past this point. This is going to be a no limits zone. So I saw this article on Facebook the other day about how they were using shipping containers in Texas as like cheap housing. And I thought, man, that's so terrible.
Why?
Well, because where would they put all the children?
If 6 was afraid of 7 because they ate 9, why was 10 scared?
Why?
Because he was in the middle of 9/11.
Oh. This is one that my dear aunt taught me. What's worse than finding a dumpster full of dead babies?
What?
One still alive. What's worse than that?
What?
It's eating its way out.
Oh, fuck. I feel like it's not fuck. What did the guy who didn't get the joke on 9/11 here?
What?
Whoosh.
I just read that someone in London gets stabbed every 52 seconds. Poor guy.
Fuck. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick.
Why did Mozart kill all of his chickens?
Why?
When he asked them who the best composer was, they all replied, Bach, Bach, Bach.
Fuck. That's a stupid one. What's the last thing to go through a fly's head as it hits the windshield of a car going 70 miles an hour? Its ass.
Why did the mailman die?
Why?
Because everyone dies.
Fuck. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
What do you call a cheap circumcision?
What?
A rip-off.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. My girlfriend's dog died, so I tried to cheer her up by getting her an identical one. It just made her more upset. She screamed at me, "What am I supposed to do with 2 dead dogs?"
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Why are friends a lot like snow?
Why?
When you pee on them, they go away.
Fuck. Unless they're into that kind of thing.
Oh, God.
Then that'd be a little scary.
If I ever pee on you and you don't go away, I'm going to be mildly aroused.
Oh, gross.
Okay. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you for listening to us this Monday or whenever you are listening. This upcoming week, I'm going to try to get some social medias up for the podcast so you can like, follow, comment, all that stuff. Let us know how we're doing. And so probably next week we'll have that for you. And most likely you'll just be able to search Mindfuckers on Facebook and you'll find it. And yeah, just let us know how we do. And until next time, let's find out next time. The only show where you can find out next time what's gonna happen next time. That was Find Out Next Time. Thank you for tuning in. Next time on Let's Find Out Next Time. How about that weather?